there's a disconnect. One of the things that rookie writers do all the time is inadvertently just get into these huge disconnects, where it's, I'm telling you this, and one of the worst cases they do is what we talked about before, kick back, relax, and I'm going to tell you a story, and what that means is that it's going to take me 5 pages to get to the friggin' point. So even trying to get to the point, though, you can confuse things as you're getting there. One of the best ways to write a great letter is to start with a fundamental letter. Here's who I am, as you would do. That's why everybody's read my How to Write an Ad in 9 Minutes, the whole thing of trying to record your conversation. One of the best letters you can really write is that letter that is very conversational. Like, hi, my name's Ed, I'm selling blah, blah, blah. I understand you're in the market for blah, blah, blah. We happen to have been in the business for a long time. We're selling it at a discount, blah, blah, blah. Lay it out there. Very cold, very don't try to write. One of the worst things you can do is try to write. You know, a bad letter won't do you any good at all. A basic letter can actually make some fireworks go off. And if you can get down to writing that basic stripped down letter, and then you're relying on a few words to get your point across, maybe a few power words, a few phrases that keep the attention, that make your point, you're going to be better off than a long flowery thing that has all twists and turns and bringing in, hang with me for a minute and I'll complete that thought. But first let me tell you about this. Try to get a stripped down basic thing. Then you can start building on that. You can say, well, I can flesh this out, or blah, blah, blah. Or add bullets, into here. Or take this sentence and actually break it down, and rather than have a long paragraph, break it down into a very short sentence and then itemize each of the things that I'm trying to make. Because in almost all sales cases, most of the time you're going to be doing the metaphorical equivalent of saying, it does this, then it does this, then it does this. And that's where bullets come in. If you start enumerating things, and by the way, you can do this and this and this, and what's the benefit of that? Well, you can do this, this, and then this and this. And often when you're doing that, for eye relief and for just making the sales case better, just break it down into bullets, either 1, 2, 3, 4, or bullet or check mark, check mark, check mark. Okay?